in general in the 70s, the trade union movement was very, very much stronger, and it was also very much more influential because the registry would actually take note, and sometimes they would definitely back down if there was a serious issue and the trade union said, look, we're not happy with this. And so I think this broad generalisation, the mindset in the 70s would be very much a kind of us and them mentality, probably incorrectly, but in terms of, oh, we're on this side and there's the registry over there, and they're all a bunch of bureaucrats, but they try and impose these things on us, but we're not having it. It is a broad generalisation because clearly there were plenty of people in the registry or inside the school, say the school administrator, I play squash with him or whatever. It wasn't, like some big grudge thing, but it was a perception of, I suppose, those who were mainly involved in the academic union, ASTMs. The AUT at that time was not a trade union, it was a professional association. So anybody who was mildly left-wing or pro-trade union would join ASTMs, not AUT. Eventually the AUT nationally became worried that ASTM was growing very, very strongly, and so they then affiliated, and then things balanced out. But I guess the power relationship would be a much stronger activism where the trade unions would take on board quite standard trade union issues, for example, over pay. There would be pickets, for example, on the university at the entrance. I remember on one particular picket, you would then see who stood where because some people would drive through and shout abuse at you, and there would be, you look and they say, oh, that's Professor X, or whatever. But the other thing about the difference would be that the unions also would defend academic issues sometimes, and without naming names, just one example, it seems quite surprising with hindsight, is one junior lecturer that the university was going to sack, and the union defended him, and he later became a professor. I don't think that would happen now. Another internationally renowned scholar who never got the promotion to professor he should have done, backed by the union, and he got the chair in some way or other, but I think the union was actually quite influential in swinging the decision, which was completely correct on academic grounds. But some people were being systematically marginalised.